Pisces. What up, doe family? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Pisces, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a 12th house as part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here, leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Don't really know what's going on with the laptop here, but hopefully it doesn't shut down on us. That's where we're recording the audio. What up, y'all? Sorry for the little bit of the delay on y'all reading. I appreciate y'all patience. Out of the last 8 or 9 days, we haven't had power over here in Detroit for about 6 of them. So we had about a day in between storms, or in between power outages, about a day and a half where we had power and then it went right back out. So we are just getting things back together over here. I wanted to make sure I got these messages out for y'all though. And for those of you that have booked personal readings, recorded readings, they will be up within the next couple or few days as well, now that we are back in business. But as I'm speaking, the sky's getting dark again, and it looks like it may storm or rain here again as well. Anyways, tapping into your energy, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck today to help catch a vibe as I'm connecting with your energy, Pisces. And this is big. We've got the Renewal card, Balance, Vulnerability, Separate, Path, Stillness, and Evolution. And so going through a major shift, it really does feel like you're sort of aligning to a new timeline, so to speak. A lot of things being cleared out of your way, Pisces, a lot of change, a lot of transformation. You're moving away from a lot. This feels like separating from things internally and externally. And we all know, as within, so without. And I feel like this vulnerability card here is really about being open to this change, being open to this shift, because it is bringing in a lot of balance internally and externally as well. The first card that did come out was this Renewal card. So almost feels like a cleaning of the slate energetically. And most beneficial thing we can do right now through this shift is turn our gaze within, to do some meditation or get out in nature, to bring that internal stillness, that external stillness here and now, and to know that we are ascending, we're evolving here, and our angels, our guides, our spirit team, if you will, the divine has our back through this. Not only that, excuse me, y'all, sorry about that. But this support card also speaks to people that can help you in your world as well. So don't be afraid to ask for help, okay, from your loved ones or friends or those close to you. And if you don't have any of that, I know for me personally, I've always been sort of a lone wolf and sort of turned to the divine for my help. But just know that there are people like me here that are here, that got your back. Not only do I pray for the collective daily, but if you ever need to reach out, I'm here. And I am working my way through my messages, y'all. Now that the website is up for booking, it has taken a huge weight off of my shoulders, and I'm getting through these messages now. Damn. Excuse me. So with that, we're going to jump into this tarot. I was guided to look, and looky here, we have the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So we're going to say a quick prayer, jump into this tarot, but it's almost like you're leaving an old life behind, an old way of being, an old way of doing, an old way of living, closing the book, opening a new book, so to speak. And what I've been channeling for the collective, especially as of late, is 8 of Wands, is that between now and January, we're going to be sort of closing this chapter out, okay? As Pluto makes its way back toward Aquarius, it is in retrograde Capricorn right now. So a lot of things crumbling. We're sort of revisiting old cycles. old ways of doing things, old ways of being, and we're sort of closing these things out. We're gaining the wisdom and knowledge through these things, and we're sort of integrating that so we are able to step into this new energy. So let's jump into this tarot and see what we have. Divine Mother. Divine Mother. Father. Holy Spirit of the Most High, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for my Pisces family for their highest good. Anything they need to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Pisces family, any messages that will bring them healing and bring them into alignment with their highest timeline, their highest self, their highest path, and of course with your will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Om, Amen. Spirit, what is the message for Pisces today? What do we have here in the past energy? Pisces, that's the feels here. What do we have currently? A lot of energies coming through, and Pisces, for the past couple months, really, your readings have been all over the place. You've been going through a lot. You've been handling your business, though, to say the least. You've really been doing the damn thing. What do we have incoming? Pisces. A lot of what is incoming? I feel like you've been really distancing yourself from a lot of shady energies in your life, people, and even spirits, even internal stuff. I feel like you've been working through and sort of cutting ties and distancing. What's the advice? Okay. Wow, you guys, this is a deep message. What's the theme of this reading? Already a couple majors came out for the theme here, y'all. Okay, makes sense. Wow, you guys. Strength, I feel like, is the main card. It's like being highlighted. For you here. Pisces, bottom of the deck, we have your energy here with the High Priestess. Very, very tapped into the divine right now. Signs and synchronicities, pay attention to them, whether it's in your waking state or your dream state or your meditations. You're getting these downloads, you're getting these epiphanies, you're getting this clarity. And you're being guided, Pisces. In the past energy, you're being guided away from this hurt, this pain, this heartbreak, this feeling of not being enough, or feeling like you don't have enough, or somebody making you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe this is multiple people or situations. I really am seeing a release of that and a deep awakening to truth of maybe what's causing this pain or what's causing you to feel like this. And it really feels like a lot of self-work here, right? The Eight of Pentacles could be you building something or working on something, but what I'm feeling here really is you're working on yourself, Pisces, and you're working on mastering yourself and creating a better life. You're really working on, and I'm hearing you're working on alignment here. This is a very deep awakening. Maybe some of my Piscean family, and this is the past energy. This could be yesterday, 6 months ago, 10 years ago. This is the energy here that led up to where we're at right here, right now. And with the Judgment, I see that my Pisces have went through some sort of awakening. So like a spiritual awakening or just a deep realization of truth here. There's a lot of growth here. There is a lot of growth, and I'm feeling this is very internal for you. A lot of internal growth, a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of emotional growth, and it's looking like this is bringing about a lot of room for physical growth here as well in your current energy, Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So you're taking this opportunity to really build something, to come into your power, to really move into abundance and move into this energy where you know you're good enough, you know you're worthy, you know you're worth it. Maybe some of you working with some subconscious reprogramming or affirmations or things of that nature, where you're really taking this pain and these situations that you've been through and you're turning that into your power in some capacity. I am feeling like the past with this Four of Cups is sort of coming up in your energy right now, whether this was relationships you had to leave behind or just this realization that people didn't have your highest good or that something wasn't for you. It's like that is still lingering in our energy where we're like, damn, I wish things could have been different. I wish things would have worked out better or worked out differently. The divine wants you to know, though, that everything that you've been through here and this deep awakening, as hard as they can be sometimes, it's always for our better. And I feel like you really are a cycle breaker, Pisces, especially being a Pisces. The 12th house energy is all about undoing, and it's about unraveling things that have been for so long. So a lot of my Piscean family are really cycle breakers and really folks that came to become spiritually awakened and break these generational curses, whether it's like relationship dynamics or things like addiction or prison or poverty, things of that nature, where you're really here and you're taking this as an opportunity, one foot in front of the other, Pisces, to create something beautiful and to sort of create the legacy that you came here, down here to earth, we'll say, to create. So I'm feeling like with this Eight of Cups right now, the divine is really not wanting you to overthink or get stuck in your head too much. Because I am seeing some shadow energies in this reading. But I'm really feeling like these shadow energies may be something that you're actually becoming aware of. So it's like a lot of us are not conscious of our own shadow for a long time, and then we have this awakening and it's like right there in the forefront. And I sort of feel like that is what's going on a little bit here for you, Pisces. But I ultimately, again, I see you staying strong and really having the courage to move toward that light. A lot of Leo energy in this reading. So for those of you that have heavy Leo in your chart or prominent Leo placements or even fifth house energies, hopefully confirmation for you that you're in the right place. You're moving away from this darkness into the light, and you're finally trusting your intuition and you're making your decisions from that place, right? Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Cups. This is not only healing on a very deep level after the things that you've awoken to and left behind and the things that have crumbled down, but you're also aligning with this, and I'm hearing with your legacy or with what it is you came here to create, with the vibration that you came here to embody. And in your incoming energy, I'm really seeing you moving away from this betrayal, these lovers, relationships, friends, family members, cousins, co-workers, whatever this is. You're moving away from these things that are not working out. You're moving away from all of these situations that you've sort of had this realization about, where it's like, man, that person really doesn't have my highest good in mind, or that person is really not for me, or that person's just draining me, or they're blocking me, or they're betraying me in some capacity. And a lot of my water signs have to deal with, since you are empaths for the most part, right? We all are empathetic to a certain degree, but water signs especially, because we can feel others' emotions and stuff. And that seems to attract this very... It almost seems like our rite of passage is really dealing with these narcissistic relationships and really learning how to set healthy boundaries and really learning how to speak up, speak our voice, how to speak our truth, how to stand up for ourselves. And it feels like in your incoming energy, that's really what you're doing. You're taking action to move through this portal that you are in the midst of right now. This portal is bringing in union with situations and relationships that match your vibration, that are for you, that are vibrationally aligned, and that are pouring back into you the way that you pour into others here. So I'm seeing you move into, some of you, into romantic relationships that are for you, and I'm hearing into the next level of your relationship journey. And I'm also seeing that this is not only with romantic partners, but this is with friends and those close to you as well, where it's like you're no longer going to have to deal with these people getting down on you in some capacity, where this Five of Swords really feels like somebody doing you dirty or taking advantage of you, or something of that nature, where you are feeling like, man, that person did me dirty. I see you moving away from that into energy where people are pouring back into you. You know, you've got your cup. The relationships that are coming in for you have their cup as well, and there's equal give and take. The energy is being reciprocated. And I'm seeing this energy, what I'm seeing incoming for you is sort of this spark being ignited within you that's giving you this, we'll say, lust for life again, where you're happy, you're wanting to celebrate, you're feeling healed, you're feeling whole, right? Your advice here, Pisces, especially with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles under that, the Six of Wands under that, and the Ten of Swords, death. It's like these endings brought me to where I'm at right now, and I'm going to continue following my intuition, my higher guidance. That's my Pisces superpower, into these blessings, and all of my hard work is going to pay off. And here you are, Pisces, riding into this victory, and that wreath right there representing all that you've been through. It's representing these cycles, these things that you've overcome, these cycles that you've broken, these cycles that you've closed out. And it's like all of that has got me right here into this winning position right now. Your advice is to release the past. And I'm getting judgment vibes, where it's like we're releasing without judgment. Nobody has to be wrong or has to be horrible or whatever in order for us to do what we know we need to do. Things literally simply are. Our human words, they just are. That good and bad are literally opposite ends of the same exact spectrum. And so this feels like you're really letting go and getting out of that comfort zone and doing what's best for you, regardless of any of the external circumstances. You're like, this is what I know I need to do. That person did me dirty, but okay, maybe I wasn't setting healthy boundaries, or maybe I wasn't speaking up, or maybe I wasn't following my Piscean superpower, my intuition, or the messages and dreams and downloads I was getting. So it's like, this is really about releasing and taking this as an opportunity to create something, Pisces, where you're bringing in abundance, you're aligned with your destiny, and you're moving in this completely new direction. So again, breaking major cycles here, Pisces, and this is you taking action in a new direction. Four of Pents, Five of Cups in your advice, though. Try not to get stuck on the past or focusing on the bad or what didn't work out or what went wrong or what hurt you, right? Because there's always these two full cups right here out of our view when we're focused on the past, or we're focusing on the spilled cups in whatever way they manifested or resonate for you. We miss out on the full cups that are right here, right now. And ultimately, the bridge to our destiny is right there over here, but we're looking over here. It's just sort of like a spirit saying that what's done is done. Don't focus on that. Release it. Okay, and then picture the hatred for that person or the anger or the sadness. Picture that as being an energy ball within your energy that is emitting a frequency as well. That's affecting our overall frequency. We don't need that frequency inside of us, because that's what we will attract again, right? So this is a huge release for you where you're letting go, right? Don't hold on to those things too tightly, Pisces, because they can block your blessings. That can become a major blockage. and really end up not serving you. So I do feel like there's a lot of healing happening here and release as well. But sun and star here, you're aligning to right where you need to be. And always remember, we chose these incarnations, family. So this is exactly what we needed to experience to bring ourselves into this energy of abundance and very healed stability and sort of this where we're creating our legacy. And I don't say, somebody said the other day something about, you keep saying my legacy, it feels like I'm going to die. Like, I don't mean it like that, but what are you leaving behind? What are you leaving behind? If you were to die right here, right now, what is your legacy? What did you build? What did you create? What did you do internally? What did you do externally? We all came here to create. We are all co-creators. Even if creating to you looks like breaking these family curses and these entity attachments and negative cycles and things of that nature, that's a huge legacy. You came and broke all that down, and now not only for your future selves but for your family and your lineage, we don't have to deal with that vibration because the energy has been cleared out of the energy, right? Strength. And we did have the Judgment here in the past energy, but I feel like that's also here as well, right? With the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So I do feel like this is a process, Pisces. I do feel like you're still in this energy. You're balancing the light and the dark. You're aligning, you're releasing, you're healing. And we are always on our healing journey. We come here to heal. So keep going, family. Keep it pushing. Keep taking action. Spirit wants you to know that you are very protected right now and that they do have your back. So invoke your angels. If you haven't checked out my Invoking Your Angels video, check that out. It's on the Know Thyself playlist, and continue working with your angels, with your guides, with the divine, with your intuition, and continue to release all of the hurt, all of the pain, all of it that no longer serves you, so you truly can align to this new timeline and switch into this very abundant, very beautiful timeline, family. Let's grab a couple oracle cards before we tap out. Hopefully we have some time at like 20 some minutes. The camera's gonna stop at 30. What do we have for Pisces? Connectivity, balancing act, and adaptability. 64, which is a 10, which is a 1 in numerology. New beginnings, right? The Woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now, and in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. The Woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the new world, as these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. Learn. Be in beginner's mind. Let go of your rigid notions of how things should be and be present to what is right now, unencumbered by your projections. Is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries. Nothing can uproot you now, and it will pass, and you will dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you're not sure quite how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You will be so glad that you did. Go for it. Go for it, Pisces. Page of Wands. Let's get it. Let's get it. We have for Pisces spirit. A time for healing. Big facts. Adjustments are required. Communication is key and your hard work is paying off. It's time to take action. Do not let your past hold you back. South Node. Very South Node vibes coming through here, where it is like you are breaking these cycles. Let's grab a message or two from the Divine Mother before we tap out. What do we have for Pisces, please, Spirit? I want to take a second to thank everybody for being here, for being in this space, for showing love. Make sure you drop that sun and that star emoji down below to claim this alignment, to claim this healing, to claim this abundance, to claim this love, to claim this happiness, family. And really to claim this timeline switch, man, and this overcoming of all that you've been through. This is beautiful, beautiful. And I want to say as well, thank you for, all of the love and support that you have been showing this channel. I want to say welcome to all of the new Piscean subscribers, and what up, doe, to all of the family that has been showing continued love and support on this channel. There's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to just let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in, it does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy, so be kind to yourself. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in the divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end, and a new dawn shall arise. A negative cycle is due to end, and a new dawn shall arise. Can I get one more message, Ama? Okay. Relief shall come swiftly. Soon you will see things differently. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you're currently experiencing. So be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward. You will overcome all opposition, be released into improved circumstances, and be supported to bring your sacred path to fruition. Pisces, gang, I love and appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for being in this space with us. Before we tap out fully, y'all already know we about to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our imagination and our will to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, this chi, this ki, this vril. We're going to breathe in. We're going to picture ourselves glowing, being filled with this divine light. Picture it as white or gold light. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as brightly as we can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we are filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any blockages, any anger, any sadness, any lower frequencies whatsoever. We're going to picture it all in the form of black or gray smoke or static being released so the divine can help us transmute that. So let's empty our lungs and pull this energy in. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Pisces family, thank you so much for being in this space, and I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading.